Alright, motherfuckers. I'm having, the unlikely duo combination of chili and coffee as we speak. So if you hear ASMR eating sounds, you know what it's from. And in this video, we're talking about these fucking playground bully trio. Alright, these three group of friends always stealing the other character's lunch money. Look at him. He's so confident when he walks. That's the fucking bully walk right there. Alright, so first one, probably the easiest one, is this one. The smallest of the rats. So let's talk about this one. He just has, you know, great normals, right? For a short character, look at the reach on this one. This reach, right? He's got some of the best mix in the game because of shit where he goes fucking like that or something, you know. He has some of the best damage because of Spirit Bomb, some of the best Oki, some of the best everything in the fucking game. But what he doesn't have, he has a couple of weaknesses. The couple things he doesn't have is one, he doesn't have Ki Blast, so his zoning is not desirable for the most part. He has these beams that hit good 2 angles, but for the most part, his zoning itself is kind of lacking. These are like this is basically a punish tool for trying to super dash. This is just anti-jump, and this is a much better tool as his assist than a regular move. So yeah, we got that going. Surprisingly, a thing that not a lot of people talk about is how unsafe these moves. These moves are unsafe on block, the 2M and the 5M. But the thing is, it doesn't really matter much because they're not really unsafe by that much. So it's like, this is a weakness, but is it a really big weakness? It's really not. What else does he have? He has, in terms of weaknesses, he doesn't have much, but he has a couple. He has basically the neutral thing, and also in order for him to get the crazy shit he has, he needs most of the time bar or assist. So really, a lot of this stuff that he has is crazy, like, you know, mixed with that is it's only really doable because of assist or this one specifically. You need assist for it. You have this round start option and all that kind of shit, but you need meter for that, right? You have Spirit Bomb, but if you want to do that solo, well, hold on. You need assist, and if you want to do that solo, you need meter. I'm fucking garbage at this character. Hold on. Okay, you know what? I'm just fucking trash at this character, so I'm gonna assume that comboed real quick. Now, like I said, these are really good tools, but he relies on other characters to give that to him. Now, of course, you know, he has the assist, so, you know, he's good at giving characters other things, and that's, you know, great for the case on why to use him if it wasn't apparent already. But the point I'm trying to make is that this character, basically, a lot of these three characters are a lot more tolerable when they're solo. But with assist, you know, he's fucking insane, all that other shit. So, what can we do about GT? What can we do to nerf him? Because right now he's very powerful. In my opinion, I think the biggest thing you can do to nerf this character is, one, this thing has really stupid invincibility frames for no reason. Get rid of that shit. Two, make that 2Hable because it's fucking bullshit that I can't 2H this. This should definitely be 2Hable. Make it so that if I reflect it, GT actually gets sent back, because if you look at, if I turn on reflect, GT goes nowhere. So I still keep all the fucking pressure, right? Even with EX, I just keep all the fucking pressure. And, you know, that's fine and dandy for these, where it's like a set distance, almost. But, this just tracks from, like, everywhere. So, make that 2Hable and make him go somewhere. Basically just make it a physical move. let's see, what else do we have? We have, how much does this scale? That's fine. We should take away the fact that he could double super off this. And while we're at it, let's make the Oki not so crazy, because I don't know if you realize this, but the facts is that if you combo, if you combo into this, and you're looking to get that Oki, not a lot of people realize exactly how much you have. What the fuck happened? Hold on. Alright. I gotta stop screwing up commenting with these characters because it makes me look fucking trash. Oh my god. This is what happens when you take a break from dbfz for a week. You can't do fucking Kid Goku combos anymore. Alright, is that gonna work? I think it's gonna work. So, if I do absolutely nothing on this Oki and just count the frames, we have 122. So, at the very least, we have 86 frames to do whatever the fuck we want and mix the shit out of him. And, you know, of course, that leads to, you know, the stupidest setups ever. And, of course, you could double super off that. So, you could, like, solo TOD off of 5L without sparking at any given time. I'm exaggerating, but, you know, it's crazy damage. So, I feel like they just gave Spirit Bomb all the fucking shit that everybody wanted right now. It doesn't need double super. It doesn't need the Oki. What you could do is you could make Dragon Fist give basically the same Oki as current Spirit Bomb, and also make it activate when there's only GT. So that way, his solo mix can only be done when he's solo. You know, it just makes fucking sense. And I think the last fucking change I wanted is what did I want? I don't remember. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. And alright, Kid Buu time. So Kid Buu, the cool thing about Kid Buu that not a lot of people talk about is he's already been nerfed. He used to be fucking even more insane than he is, and he's, you know, pretty fucking good now. But he used to have, you know, the fucking bullshit thing where that would have the cross-up hitbox. I think people who played Season 1 know what I'm talking about, where that would cross up, and it'd just be a true cross-up and have a hitbox on the back, and you just... hardest shit to see ever, right? He used to get... As far as I know, this used to not scale as hard. So he used to get pretty decent damage off that kind of thing. He used to have double super stuff. They nerfed that. Basically, he's just already been nerfed, all the super duper crazy shit. But what I feel like this character has is just a lot of his shit is... It's not even that a lot of his shit is insane. He just has a lot of shit in general. So it's like... Now, he suffers from similar syndrome to GT, where it's like, you know, he has this crazy thing, but he can't get it unless he has assists. But I feel like, in general, he just kind of has more than GT, because, you know, GT has the one good angle, the air beam, it hits the good spot everyone wants, and then he just has regular old air beam with the bigger hitbox. GT doesn't have that, right? He has... Here's the thing a lot of people don't really talk about when they're listing their gripes with Kid Buu, is he has solo regeneration with this. That's a special move, when the only other two characters in the game with solo regeneration have to spend 3 bars for it. And I think that's pretty fucking sick right there, that you can just combo into Candy Beam and you instantly get a little bit of your blue health back. So I think that's actually really good, and no one talks about that. You know, he has pretty high damage in like, you know, with assists and all that kind of shit. He has pretty fucking good stagger game, right? Look at that. Pretty good staggers because of the absolute size of this. He has corner steal with Gotenks with this, I believe. He has, you know, Boo Ball itself. You know, he basically has his own Gotenks assist that he can get free forward mix off of. and he has, I keep fucking it up, but triple overhead shenanigans, and he has, I keep fucking this up because like I haven't played in a long time actually. Hold on. He has that kind of thing that I'm fucking up. He just has a lot of shit, basically. So I feel like if you want to nerf this character, you just have to take away some of his shit. Because some of his shit, the shit that's actually good, you can make it a little bit less good, right? So like this Ki Blast, if you do your basic regular ass block string, that is now, I did it wrong, I mean, I'm fucking trash, but that's now -2. So that's free backdash, free punish with 5M or whatever. So, you know, you could make this more negative. I'd say -4. You can make the second hit of his auto combo more negative because some characters don't even have that luxury. Jiren's second hit is -8, and this looks, just by looks, from the recovery, that should be negative. Just by looks. So maybe you could decrease his stagger game a little bit by making that a little bit worse. You can, I know this is -2 in a lot of block strings, right? That like, okay, if you space it. Yeah, so it's -3. I think that's fine. That is a gap anyway. I think something that people complain about is the speed of this move, but I don't see the problem with it really, because he can't snap off that. He basically just gets sliding off that, and then he could super after. But the thing is, it you know, it's not gonna do an obscenely stupid good amount of damage unless you dump insane amounts of bar. And some characters get the sliding knockdown, you know, solo. They don't even need to spend a bar. So, you know, you're gaining nothing from that. No, what I would do, I think, is keep the speed the same, but make the hitbox not hit as far up. So that way, let's say you're doing something like this, where you can see it hits them up there. Yeah, you can have that whiff because it just shoots insanely far down, but only the bottom part of the hitbox hits. That way people will stop complaining about it so much after, like, let's say you do, like, super dash from right over here. Like, right there it whiffed, but, like, a lot of the time it doesn't whiff. And you get, like, really stupid shit like this, let's say, where clearly it should have whiffed. And, like, it's not obvious right now because, you know, I'm doing other things to make a point right now. But let's say you got, I'm like all over the place. Let's say shit like that, you can make it shoot like down really fast and then not have the horizontal hitbox there. So people will complain less about, oh, this beats everything, just do that after. You know, I feel like that's, you know, I feel like these changes are good enough, maybe. Write your answer down in the comments, because this character really is stuff, he has, I feel like, for a top tier, he's relatively balanced, in my opinion. Like, the one super crazy thing he has is Booba. And then everything else, I don't know what the fuck to do about. So, you know, leave your answer in the comments. It could just be me not wanting to change Kid Buu because I play him, but whatever. Next is this one, this rat right here. This is the only one of the rats with a level 5. But most people don't use that anyway, so it's whatever. He's the one with the kicks. You remember those? He has this dumb fucking piece of shit that goes like everywhere and nowhere, where you could jump. Oh, I'm right here. I'm sorry. That he could fucking side switch off it for no fucking reason, right? Oh, he can. That's it. He can, right? Fucking, he has the high damage. He has the snap game. This character basically has everything you want except the beam. And even then, he has a pretty damn good Ki Blast game that he just cancels into that. And now you have your motherfucking combo. Look at this, right? And now you have your combo. I did the fucking, what I was supposed to do wrong, I guess. But, you know what I'm talking about. He has the damage, he has the setups, he has everything you want. Now, they already are nerfing fuzzies and shit, so I don't think Teen Gohan will still have his universal fuzzy and all that kind of stuff, shit, but I think a cool change to the character that keeps him basically the same as he is now, but like the same playstyle. I'm looking to keep characters have like the same playstyle than they used to have, because I feel like if you change a character's playstyle too much, then people just stop playing them. That's not what you want. So I feel like something that the developers should consider for nerfing this character is just, I think it should just, I don't fucking know. I'm thinking of this shit. I might even just edit out fucking until I'm done thinking. Okay. So here's my plan. I think primarily a lot of people are annoyed with this shit that's +2, right? So this shit right here is +2. I think we all know that. Alright. Alright, I figured it out. So, I think the best way to nerf Teen Gohan, actually, at the current moment, one, this should not go as far up as it does. It should just be how it used to be, basically. Like, this shit goes far forward, and then also goes far up. There's no reason for it to have the range it has. And also, I figured it out, right? Thing is, people primarily use this kind of setup as a bait for mashing, right? So if you mash, you get fucked by that. And then if they reflect, then they bait that. So I think a cool change to the character that still keeps the idea basically the same is on block, make that last hit -8. And I think that's actually like really good change, because it true combos into this, which is -5, so you're still safe. If you want to use it as a reflect bait, now you have to carry the risk. And also, it still does the same job it does on block without the craziness that it has over here. And then everything else he has that's super insane, right? Like damage, you know, what are you going to do? He's Teen Gohan. But, you know, the snap stuff is getting nerfed by system changes already. So I think making this auto combo, the last hit, to be -8, I think that's the best change I could think of right now. I think it's balanced. I think it's, you know, whatever the fuck. But let me know. I don't play Teen Gohan. That's it for the commentary on the 3 rats. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this video to be somewhat enlightening in some way or another. So thank you for watching. Subscribe. See ya.